Welcome to Wise Being. Have you ever said something and immediately wished you could take it back? A harsh comment in the heat of an argument? A poorly timed joke? Or an opinion that, in hindsight, didn't need to be shared at all? Well, you're not alone. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is absolutely nothing at all. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring 9 situations where staying silent isn't just wise, it's essential. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. The 1. When emotions are running high. Let's start with the most common trap. Speaking when your emotions are on overdrive. Anger, frustration, disappointment, even excitement. These are powerful feelings, but they cloud your judgment. When you react from emotion rather than respond with intention, you often say things that hurt others or come back to hurt you. Words spoken in anger have a long shelf life. You might calm down in minutes, but the damage can linger for years. In heated moments, silence gives you a chance to pause, to breathe, and to process. You don't have to ignore your feelings, just don't weaponize them. A simple rule to follow. If you wouldn't write it down and sign your name to it tomorrow, don't say it today. Sure. 2. When you don't know the full story. Have you ever jumped into a conversation, shared an opinion, and realized halfway through you had no idea what you were talking about? It happens, but it doesn't have to. In situations where you lack information, context, or experience, it's smarter to listen rather than speak. Staying silent doesn't make you weak or passive. It makes you thoughtful. Remember, listening is a skill, and silence is the tool that sharpens it. You earn far more respect by staying quiet and asking good questions than by pretending to know everything. So next time you're unsure, stay silent until you've got something meaningful to say. 3. When someone needs to be heard. Sometimes silence isn't just about self-restraint, it's about presence. When someone comes to you with pain, grief, or even joy, your job isn't always to talk, it's to listen. Think about the last time you felt heard, not interrupted, not judged, just heard. That kind of listening is rare and powerful. You don't have to have the perfect advice or the right words. Often your silent support speaks louder than anything you could say. In emotionally charged conversations, the best thing you can offer is your full attention and your silence. 4. When you're being criticized, criticism stings. Whether it's constructive or not, our instinct is to defend ourselves. But here's the truth. Instant reactions kill your ability to grow. When someone critiques you, silence gives you the upper hand, not to win, but to learn. You don't have to agree with everything they say, but if you can listen without interrupting, without deflecting, without making it about you, you'll walk away with something valuable, insight. Then later, you can decide what to keep and what to leave behind. Silence here isn't weakness, it's strength under control. 5. When you're in the middle of conflict. Not every argument needs a comeback. Some people don't want resolution, they want chaos. They want to drag you into an emotional mud fight. Don't take the bait. Staying silent during conflict, especially with someone looking to provoke, can be your most strategic move. Silence forces the other person to sit with their own words, to hear the echo of their own tone. This doesn't mean you never speak up for yourself, but timing matters, delivery matters. Wait until emotions cool. Then speak with calm, with clarity, and with confidence. That's how real resolution begins. 6. When you've made up your mind. Here's a surprising one. Sometimes you stay silent because you already know what you believe. Let's say you've made a difficult decision, something deeply personal, or something others might not agree with. Once you've thought it through, weighed your options, and chosen your path, there's no need to argue or explain yourself to everyone. Trying to justify your choice to people who don't understand or don't want to only drains your energy. Silence in this case is your boundary. It says, I've made my decision, and I don't need approval to follow it. 7. When you're trusted with confidential information. Trust is fragile, And when someone confides in you, whether it's a secret, a personal struggle, or sensitive information, they're handing you something sacred. Your silence is a promise. Breaking that promise, even unintentionally, can destroy relationships, reputations, and respect. Ask yourself, does this need to be shared? Would I want someone sharing my story like this? Unless someone is in danger or you have explicit permission, stay silent. Sometimes the most respectful thing you can do is say nothing at all. Chucker 8, when your opinion won't add value. Not every situation needs your voice. That might sound counterintuitive, especially in a world that tells you to speak up and stand out. But wisdom lies in discernment, knowing when your input matters and when it's just noise. If you're in a meeting, a discussion, or a social setting, and you realize your opinion doesn't bring clarity, insight, or usefulness, it's okay to hold it. Speaking just to be heard dilutes your impact. But when you speak sparingly and with purpose, people listen. Use your voice with intention and let silence build your credibility. 9. When it's time for reflection. Finally, there are moments in life when silence is for you. Time alone, time away. Time without the constant hum of conversation, content, and noise. These quiet moments are where reflection happens, where clarity emerges, where healing begins. So much of growth isn't loud. It's silent, subtle, internal. Make room for that. Pause before reacting. Journal instead of ranting. Sit with your thoughts instead of silencing them with distraction. Silence isn't emptiness. It's space, and space is where transformation begins. In a world obsessed with talking, the ability to stay silent is rare and powerful. So the next time you're unsure whether to speak or stay quiet, remember this. Silence doesn't mean you don't care. It doesn't mean you don't know. And it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're aware. You're thoughtful. You're in control. Thanks for watching. If this video resonated with you, give it a like, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos on mastering the mind and improving your life. Until next time, stay grounded, stay growing, and sometimes stay silent.